The potato is a starchy root vegetable native to the Americas that is consumed as a staple food in many parts of the world. Wild potato species can be found from the southern United States to southern Chile. Genetic studies show that the cultivated potato has a single origin in the area of present-day southern Peru and extreme northwestern Bolivia. Potatoes were domesticated there about 7,000 to 10,000 years ago. Many varieties of the potato are cultivated in the Andes region of South America, where the species is indigenous. The Spanish introduced potatoes to Europe in the second half of the 16th century from the Americas. They are a staple food in many parts of the world and an integral part of much of the world's food supply. Following millennia of selective breeding, there are now over 5,000 different varieties of potatoes. The potato remains an essential crop in Europe, especially northern and eastern Europe, where per capita production is still the highest in the world. While the most rapid expansion in production during the 21st century was in southern and eastern Asia, with China and India leading the world production as of 2021. Potato plants are herbaceous perennials that grow up to 3.3 feet high. The stems are hairy. The leaves have roughly 4 pairs of leaflets. The flowers range from white or pink to blue or purple. They are yellow at the center and are insect pollinated. European and colonial farmers were slow to adopt farming potatoes, but after 1750 they became an important food staple and field crop and played a major role in the European 19th century population boom. According to conservative estimates, the introduction of the potato was responsible for a quarter of the growth in Old World population and urbanization between 1700 and 1900. However, lack of genetic diversity, due to the very limited number of varieties initially introduced, left the crop vulnerable to disease. In 1845, a plant disease known as late blight spread rapidly through the poorer communities of Western Ireland, as well as parts of the Scottish Highlands, resulting in the crop failures that led to the Great Irish Famine. The International Potato Center, based in Lima, Peru, holds 4,870 types of potato germplasm, most of which are traditional landrace cultivars. In 2009, a draft sequence of the potato genome was made, containing 12 chromosomes and 860 million base pairs, making it a medium-sized plant genome. Potato growth can be divided into 5 phases. During the first phase, sprouts emerge from the seed potatoes and root growth begins. During the second phase, photosynthesis begins as the plant develops leaves and branches above ground, and stolons develop from lower leaf axils on the below-ground stem. In the third phase, the tips of the stolons swell, forming new tubers, and the shoots continue to grow, with flowers typically developing soon after. Tuber bulking occurs during the fourth phase, when the plant begins investing the majority of its resources in its newly formed tubers. At this phase, several factors are critical to a good yield: optimal soil moisture and temperature, soil nutrient availability and balance, and resistance to pest attacks. The fifth phase is the maturation of the tubers. The leaves and stems senesce, and the tuber skins harden. The world dedicated 18.6 million hectares to potato cultivation in 2010. The world average yield was 17.4 tons per hectare. The United States was the most productive country with a nationwide average yield of 44.3 tons per hectare. Thank you for watching Potatoes with Donald.